In a distant land, there lived a young man named Jacob. Jacob was forced to leave his home due to a conflict with his brother Esau. Having deceived Esau and fearing his retaliation, Jacob fled his homeland. He sought refuge in a distant land with his uncle Laban. Jacob began his work as a humble shepherd, tending to Laban's flocks with determination. Jacob was working for his uncle for a month when Laban approached him, asking what he should be paid. Laban had 2 daughters. Leah, the elder daughter, had a gentle and humble demeanor. Her eyes, however, were often described as weak and not physically attractive. In contrast, Rachel, the younger daughter, was known for her exceptional beauty. Jacob expressed his love for Rachel and offered to work for 7 years in exchange for her hand in marriage. Laban agreed, and Jacob worked diligently for those 7 years. When the time came for the wedding, Laban organized a grand celebration and Jacob eagerly awaited his bride. However, in the morning, he discovered that he had been deceived. Instead of Rachel, Laban had given him Leah. Distressed and feeling cheated, Jacob confronted Laban, who explained that it was their custom to marry off the older daughter first. Laban proposed a solution. If Jacob completed Leah's bridal week, he could marry Rachel, but he would have to work another 7 years. Despite feeling deceived, Jacob agreed to Laban's terms out of love for Rachel. He fulfilled his commitment to Leah's week of celebration, worked another 7 years, and then married Rachel. God recognized Jacob's hard work and how Laban mistreated him. He was blessed with a large family and great wealth. Laban and his sons grew jealous and resentful at Jacob's prosperity, prompting Jacob to realize it was time to leave for his family's safety. Taking his family and livestock, Jacob fled. When Laban finally caught up with Jacob, instead of violence, they agreed not to harm each other. They created a pile of stones called Mizpah to symbolize their promise and decided to remain on their respective sides. After bidding goodbye to his daughters and grandchildren, Laban went separate ways from Jacob, and they never crossed paths again. The story of Jacob and Laban teaches Christians about the consequences of deceit, emphasizing the principle of reaping what one sows. Jacob's initial deception of his brother Esau and subsequent experience of being deceived by Laban illustrate this principle. This story also reminds Christians to trust in God's provision and remain faithful in difficult times. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more content.